Ladies and gentlemen, please give a very warm Social Media Matters welcome to Bethany Mota.
Hi everybody. Oh my gosh. Thank you guys so much for coming. You guys look amazing. I'm loving so many outfits tonight. They are perf, I am just saying. So, I'm so happy that you guys are here. How are you guys doing?
Were you expecting this here today in Hong Kong?
I was not. You guys totally surprised me. I am blown away. You guys are amazing.
I can't even hear you. Can you hear yourself even think?
I can't hear myself right now, but that's totally fine.
That's cool. That's cool. I'll tell you, let's have a seat over here, Bethany. Let's get you front and center. Nice comfy seat right here.
Oh, perfect.
Hey, you know what? Because we're going to need, in order... I'll tell you what, because we want to try and get some words from Bethany here this afternoon. So just get your scream out. One last time. Just get your scream out. Just get it out. Just let it all out.
You guys are amazing. I love you so much. Aww. Best one. Best one.
So
you're amazing.
I tell you.
I love you too.
I'll tell you, guys, did you know this is Bethany's first time here into Hong Kong?
My first time!
I don't think I even have to ask you this, but, you know, the fans right here, right now, and you know what, within the first hour that we announced you were coming over here to Hong Kong for Social Media Matters, over 1,500 within the first hour alone had responded.
I heard that. That's amazing. It's so crazy.
Does it trip you out? I mean, you're all the way on this side of the planet away from home, and then you have all these fans right here. Does that just blow your mind?
It seriously blows my mind. Like, I don't know. I love you too. You're cute.
All right. Now listen, you guys, as promised, when you responded to the invitation, as promised, you guys will all get an opportunity later on this evening to have a meet and greet with Bethany. You'll be able to chat with her a little bit.
We're gonna hang out.
All right. Don't you worry about that. It is going to happen. But right now, you guys, like Jasper said, are spearheading this, you know, this route of this revolt of social media. You guys are going to be the future leaders of tomorrow, and you're teaching all the guys and all the adults at the back just how important social media is. And I want to pick Bethany's head right now to find out why that is. But let's first start off with some statistics for those of you who are uninitiated. Okay, so here we go. You're on Twitter.
Yes,
okay?
I am.
You have just about 800,000 followers on Twitter.
Almost.
Yeah, almost there. If you're not following her, it's at MacBarbie07.
Yes, it is.
On Twitter. Okay. You're all following her. We know that. Now, 800,000, that's a big number. But also on Instagram, you're posting a lot of pictures up there. You have 1.6 million followers on Instagram. which is a huge number, almost double what you got on Twitter. Now, on YouTube, correct me if I'm wrong, because the number is always changing. Evidently, people are tuning in and subscribing to your channel all the time. But over 3 million, is that right?
Over 3 million. I'm not sure the exact number, but
3 million's good enough. And counting. Now, also, you're on Facebook as well. Now, this number, I don't even know what this number is. How many people are on there? It's always changing. But it's thanks to you guys that are making that possible. So thank you very much. Okay, so your first time out here. When you knew that you were coming out to Asia, I mean, obviously you have a lot of fans following you all over the world. But you're literally on the opposite side of the globe. Were you aware that you had this many fans?
No, I didn't. I am totally, I was unaware until now. And it's so crazy to me because, oh, you guys are so sweet. When I tweeted that I was coming here and that I was having a meetup, I was like, maybe 2 people are come. So the fact that all of you guys are here makes me so happy. And it's absolutely amazing to see that this many people around the world watch me. So thank you guys. I really, really appreciate it.
Now, girls, you might notice that behind me we've got this is a live feed, a Twitter feed that we've got going on. If you want to get your name, if you want to be seen up on this wall, all you've got to do is remember to use the hashtag SMMHK, and maybe you'll see your name up on there in just a few moments. All right, first things first, Bethany.
Okay.
How did it all begin? I mean, you know, there you were, 13 years old. You sat in front of, I guess, a desktop or a laptop or something, and you thought, hey, you know what? I'm just going to start making YouTube videos. Talk us through the process.
Well, I was 13 and I was very bored. I had nothing better to do because it was over the summertime. And I always watched YouTube videos, but I never watched the beauty community. And so I remember the first beauty video that I watched was like a haul video of a girl showing stuff that she got for Christmas. And I was like, that's cool. So I started watching a bunch more, and I watched them for like a month or two. And then I finally well, first I filmed them on my cell phone, and I didn't post them anywhere. And I was really quiet in them. I was basically whispering this eyeshadow and that. So yeah, it was very embarrassing. And then one day I was like, I want to make a for real beauty video. So I got my parents' old video camera. I filmed it in my room. The video's still up. I did not delete it. I didn't delete it because I'm like, you know what, that's where it all started. So I still have that video up. It's bad quality. I was very shy. I was not used to being in front of the camera, which I don't really have a problem with now. But yeah, so I just posted my first video, and I remember I was very discouraged after I posted that one because it wasn't getting much attention. I had 5 views on it. And then I was like, oh, wait, those 5 views are from me seeing if it got views. So that made me feel even worse. But my mom was like, Bethany, keep going. And so I kept making the videos, and then amazing people like you started watching them. So.
All right. And then, of course, it grew on from there. Your people started watching your videos on YouTube, and then the Twitter accounts came about, and then Instagram came about and whatnot, and then it just snowballed. The viewership just can you remember offhand, just how many viewers, when did the numbers start increasing?
I feel like it was kind of more of a gradual thing.
Because,
I don't feel like there was a certain point or a certain video where it was boom, I think it was just, I just kept uploading because I really enjoyed it. And the thing is, I wasn't really looking for that point. I wasn't looking for when it would spiral out of control. I was just enjoying making the videos, and I really loved talking to everybody about makeup and fashion and all that girly stuff. And I just wasn't too focused on the views and everything
so
like that.
So I suppose, one of the keys then to your success, if I'm right, and please correct me if I'm wrong, is the fact that ever since that first video when you used your parents' camcorder, you've kept things pretty much organic and true to yourself the whole time. You never tried to imitate or be like anyone else. The key to your success really was just being you.
Exactly. And in the very beginning, I kind of felt the pressure to make videos just like everyone else did. And I kind of just felt the pressure to do what everyone else was doing. And then there was a certain point that I was like, you know what? I can just be totally myself in my videos. I could be weird and stupid. Let's just see how it turns out, just being myself. And I started to do things that maybe I hadn't seen done before, and I wasn't afraid to be unique and different. And I feel like that's a very important thing to making YouTube videos, is just expressing who you are, because everyone's different and no one can be you. So really express who you are.
All right, so that's a good message to put out there, not just for you guys sitting here in the front rows, but everyone else over in the back. Honesty is a really good, it's good to be honest. It's a good policy.
Yes.
Honesty is a good policy. Okay, so Bethany, why then MacBarbie07?
I was 13.
For the uninitiated, I know you guys know probably, but for the uninitiated, why MacBarbie07 and not just Bethany Mota?
I was 13.
So why? Was it just like,
Well, because now I think about it, if I was to make an account now, I would use Bethany Mota. But I wanted like some cute numbers and all that kind of stuff. So yeah, it was inspired by like a Mac makeup collection that came out in 2007. So.
Okay. All right, there you go. And the name's just stuck ever since. I did a little bit of research, so I'm like, because I have to be honest, I was one of the few in this room that probably didn't know who Bethany Mota was before this day. I know, right? Slap on the wrist. Slap on the wrist. Slap on the wrist. But I very quickly learned, very, very quickly, very rapidly. And, what you do is you give these girls and you inspire them and you give like your honest opinion on makeup tips and fashion styling tips and things like that. And I'm one of those suckers that goes onto YouTube and I go on the related videos and I end up spending like 3 hours checking out all these other random videos. And there's lots of other makeup gurus and style gurus on there. How do I put this nicely? A lot of them probably, they don't realize they're doing this, but probably teaching you how not to do like your makeup and stuff like that. But everyone seems to love it. It's so organic. Why is it then with so many style gurus out there that you seem to be, you are succeeding amongst them?
Well, when I first started making the videos, I was very intimidated because it seemed like a lot of the beauty gurus that were on YouTube had like professional makeup skills and they were all trained in makeup. And I wasn't. I mean, I knew nothing about makeup or beauty. I wasn't even a girly girl before I started watching YouTube videos. And so that was very intimidating to me. And I think that's not exactly what it's about. Because, I make videos about beauty and fashion, but at the end of the day, I think what it's really about is just like me being who I am and just having fun with it and kind of just relating to girls all around the world. It's all about that relationship and really getting to meet people everywhere and discuss, all that girly stuff. But I definitely don't think that you need the professional skill to do that. I think it's all about not being afraid to be unique and do things that haven't been done before.
Absolutely. And as a result of this success, now you've got brands knocking on your door. You have done for a while now. I mean, like Forever 21, you've had JCPenney coming to you. You've done work with Teen Vogue in 17 magazine. That's just to name a few. So how did that all come about? So there you are. You're posting up videos, and sure, you're getting a lot of people subscribing to your videos. And then all of a sudden, these big brands come knocking at your door. How did that all come about?
Well, it kind of happened a few months after I started making videos. I started getting the emails from different companies like, can we send you products and stuff like that? And I was like, sure. But in every email, I would always tell them, I'm not going to put it in a video if I don't like it. Because that's very important to me. I don't want to talk about something and say that I love something if I really don't love it. So, that's how the whole business side goes for me. I'm very open to trying things out. And if it's a brand that I love to death, and I'm like, yay, and I get really excited. But, I always try things before I even talk about them.
And so what happens when you do have these things, like if you've got like a shirt or a dress or something like that you start wearing online, or you have a product that you're talking about online, do you notice that everybody out there is going, I've been to the store and I bought exactly the same one as you? Does that ever happen?
It's really cool because actually something I'm obsessed with right now is the pumpkin spice frappuccinos from Starbucks. And I love it when people on Twitter will take pictures of something that I just mentioned in a video or a Starbucks drink and they send it to me on Twitter and I'm like, yay! Because we're all getting the same thing, You want to be matching with your besties, right? I mean...
Absolutely. And have you collaborated much with other YouTube stars around the world? Do you get emails or phone calls from people I don't know, if Ryan Higa were to call you tomorrow and be like, hey man, I really want to maybe do some work with you. Would you ever do something like that?
Yeah, of course. I haven't done many collabs yet, but I definitely want to do some more in the future. I want to do some challenge collabs where we do different challenges. So.
Yeah. And what's cool, certainly with Social Media Matters and indeed with the fans that we've got in the room is that you're able to unlike TV and whatnot, you're able to interact with your fans and stuff, so they're probably sending in pictures going, Bethany, what do you think about this? Does this work for you? And how should I wear that? Do you get a lot of that?
I think that's what's most awesome about social media and being on YouTube is it's very different from television because right after you watch it, you can go straight to the comments and you can like say what you like about it. And then it's fun for me too because I can reply. And then I'm sure some of you guys might know, like after I upload a video, I'm like flooding your Twitter feeds. Sorry about that. But I love retweeting and replying, and I just think it's an awesome way to connect with everybody. So
absolutely. And right now, so evidently you're targeting teenagers, right? And I got to ask you this, Bethany. What's going to happen now? Well, obviously you're 17 years old now. What's going to happen when you're no longer a teenager? What's going to happen then? Are you going to still continue doing what you're doing?
I'm going to be a kid forever.
Be a kid forever?
Well, I think it's cool because I feel like my viewers will kind of grow with me. I'm just going to continue. I'm going to keep making videos as long as you guys keep watching them. So, 60-year-old makeup guru, how to remove wrinkles. Yeah.
All right. Well, how about this? Have you ever thought maybe about doing something as far as launching your own fashion line or something like that?
Yeah. Well, through being on YouTube, something that I've discovered about myself is I love creating things. Like with my videos, I edit them myself. And so I get to like put my own spin on it, and I just have complete freedom to be creative with my videos. So I would absolutely love to create like a makeup line or a fashion line that I could share with everybody.
I think everybody in this room would probably buy something from your fashion line, Bethany. No doubt about that. All right, so how many of you guys out there are also very active on YouTube and have your own like accounts and whatnot and channels? You guys making your own videos?
Yeah!
All right, so we got a lot of aspiring, what would be Bethany Motas out there. What advice would you give these girls about how to go about launching or continuing to progress with their YouTube videos?
Stay consistent with it. Because, like I said, when I first started off, I got very discouraged. But something that really helped me a lot was uploading videos frequently. So I uploaded videos like 3 times a week. And I think it's really important just to always be there and keep uploading. Don't get discouraged. And be yourself. Have fun in your videos. Never feel pressure to be a certain way, act a certain way, dress a certain way. Completely be you. If you're weird, you're random, embrace that because it is awesome.
What is next for MacBarbie07? And here you are in Hong Kong now. As I understand it, you are jet-setting all over the world. You have loads of different engagements that you're being part of right now. After this, you're flying where? And where after that? And where after that?
It's funny that you say that because, like a month ago, I didn't even know I was going to be here in Hong Kong. So it's very unpredictable for me, like my future and everything that's going on. So I'm just focused on continuing to make videos and uploading videos and staying on Twitter and all that stuff. I'm going to be traveling to Singapore, which is really exciting. So I'm super excited to visit there. And
all the more reason to get down there and show the Singaporeans how much we rock up here in Hong Kong, right? Okay. So, and what about coming over to the YouTube FanFest next year? Maybe having I don't know, little workshops or something.
I would love to.
That'd be great.
That would be awesome.
Now the other thing is while you're out here, because obviously you're going to constantly keep on spitting out those videos, churning them out because people want to see what's next with MacBarbie07. What about making a video here? Do you have time to make a video out here in Hong Kong?
I hope so. I think I'm going to be doing some. You guys are so sweet. Actually, I think I'm going to be filming a video here tomorrow, and I'll be vlogging a lot. So yeah, definitely look out for some videos filmed here. All
right. And so obviously there might be a very big chance, I don't know, some of these guys might be featured in it, just like screaming fans or something like that. Maybe. You never know. You never know. All right, well, listen, guys, thank you so very much. Bethany's traveled far and wide to be here with us, especially at Social Media Matters.
Thank you guys so much. Oh, you're so sweet.
So as promised, we will have a meet and greet a little bit later on, so you get a chance to meet Bethany in person. Don't worry about that. Before I get the T-Man and the J-Man back up on stage, I just want to say thanks again so much to each and every one of you. Bethany, you have anything else to say before we wrap it up?
Thank you guys so much. I love you to the moon and back. You are